what he had to do, and that's what we're doing. As far as top rank, how much they value him, as far as top rank, how much they value him, he had to do what he had to do. Now, this was Boots' date. This was Boots' fight. Boots had this going on. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, this was a date that they already had set up. You can't expect another promoter to jump in and try to tailgate on something you already got set up. Like, come on, bro.
Salute to Coach Kenny in the live. What's going on, Coach Kenny? Kai, thank you for the $5. Eddie said Vegas dates are not available. Y'all know that, and using it is a duck rebuttal.
How
How
we
you
know
from
that? How we know that? How I know that? Lying ass. How we know that?
how
How do I know what's available?
how the sticks turned down 1.7 when you believe it in your eyes?
Anyway,
We had a good
how the
economy
hell am I
right
supposed to know
now.
when the Vegas date is available? I don't know what's
Yeah.
available in Vegas.
What's that?
Hey, no. My
Oh,
question is, how the
fine.
fuck
Just
would I
for the
know what's available in
cousin.
Vegas?
Yeah, all right.
You heard what I said?
Yeah, I
How,
heard you.
how would I know? Look, all of the venues in Vegas. Would I know what's available and what's not available? You think I call somebody and check to see if it's available? The fuck are you talking about? You must have heard that from somebody.
Mm.
This motherfucker just
Taylor,
be.
the price.
I mean, these motherfuckers just be. Look, these people just be talking out the side of their ass. You know they're not available. That's duck work. How the fuck I know it's not available, motherfucker? I don't even know if fucking Amici's Pizza is available down the street in the fucking room in the back. I don't fucking know what's available in Vegas. The fuck are you talking about?
Taylor, thank you for the $2. What's the price for Barrios and Stanionis? Now
Mm.
now people trolling you. Now
They
they wanna,
tapping in. They
now
want to hear what you got to say. They don't
yeah.
even
Now
know,
they
Pop.
wanna know, like, yo,
Oh,
you gonna
you talking about
They
outprice
for
me?
want
us to
the
fight them?
numbers.
For us to
Yeah,
fight them?
Yeah.
now they're trying to figure out if you're gonna
Okay.
outprice yourself with those guys.
So wait. If it's Barrios and Stanionis, chances are it's gonna be on neutral ground because Barrios always fights in Vegas, to my understanding, and Stanionis don't really have nowhere to fight no home like that. So it would be an even type of discussion. So what are we talking about? Again, the problem is they trying to take us behind enemy lines in the Philly where he's trying to build them up in the Philly. That's the
Oh,
problem.
I got a question. What are they taking to DC?
That's the same fucking thing as
Oh,
Philly, motherfucker.
I'm just asking.
New
I'm
York, New
trying.
York
I'm
is
over.
still like, hey, New York is still almost the same thing. But I just said that shit just for shits and giggles. But I mean, we had to work that out. We probably still could do that though.
I'm trying. I'm trying to help you
I
out with
feel
it,
you, I
man. I'm
feel you.
trying
But
to help you out.
again,
Yeah.
I would rather it be Vegas. I would rather be Vegas. Like even Eddie said, when somebody got to him about that, he said the fight had to be in Philly so Boots can put the asses in the seats. Understandable. So what you need to do is with the asses he putting in the seats, when all this shit he talk, Boots has never had anybody call him out. Do y'all realize that? Do y'all realize nobody has ever been calling for Boots like this ever? Nobody has ever been called for Boots. No, we really want to fight this man.
Right.
$500,000 is to fucking or get the shit out of Philly. How fucking hard is that to come up with the next fight, the fight after that, the fight before that? If you really believe in your fighter, if you're Boots, if you're Bozy, if you're goddamn Eddie Hearn, if you're Turkey out of Sheik, put the 500,000 more with that and make the fight happen.
Mm.
What the
Stiff
fuck are we talking about?
stiff jabs. Thank you for the $2. Kick that damn dough down, senior.
Well, I'm at it, baby. I'm at it.
Right.
I'm at it. I'm at
You
it.
had it. The
Omac
world has heard
original.
you. The world has heard you.
Omac original. Thank you for the $2, senior. You did a lot of talking to duck like this.
Motherfucker,
Mm.
we ain't ducking. Like, duck your ass out, duck, goose your ass out of here. Like, fuck out of here. We
Yeah,
already
look
told
at
you what it
that.
is.
Look at that. He's
I see
ducking.
him.
Look
He been doing that shit. He been doing that shit the whole time.
at
He been doing that. Hey, I seen his ass on the pad. I seen you on the pad. Hey, damn, I seen you on the pad the other day, boy. You still look young. I seen you.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
So listen, senior, tell us a little bit about the opponent that obviously it's on the key count
I
sheet.
did. I looked at him, man. But I looked at him. I did look at him. I looked at him enough. He tried to be rough, like he rough and tough, and try to stand strong and all kind of other shit or whatever else. I don't like that. I can see from what I seen, he can start to grab. He can start to grab and shit. You know what I mean? When he started getting in a little trouble, I don't like when people grab.
Mhm.
Boost does that. Let me shut up. Anyway, he grabs when he gets in trouble. I like people to fight. I like people to stand and fight. You know what I'm saying? But we'll make it work. We'll see how
But
it go.
do you
I think it's
got
a good
do
opponent.
you got something for that? I mean, you got something to capitalize off of his
Absolutely.
okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I got to look at him again, come up with devise a plan, devise a master plan, and I'm going to be absolutely confident. And just like I will, that was another thing with Boots, I have to say is, again, it wasn't that about his skill level or nothing else. It was just about what I was looking at and what I was seeing when I started. I mean, I got fucking super excited. I got super excited when I started watching him. He was easier to figure out from what I needed to do than anybody I have
Who you
watched.
mean,
Now
Boots?
I know that's
Are you
yeah,
talking about Boots?
yeah,
So you
yeah.
saying
Floyd,
I know that
Floyd
sounded
Banks.
so
yeah.
wait a minute. So you saying Boots was more easier to figure out than the guy that you're getting ready to fight?
Listen to what you got to listen to what I look at. I look at a person's temperament. I look at what they tend to do. I look at how they tend to act when they get hit. I look at how they tend to act when a motherfucker punching at them. I look at so much. I look at so much. I look at them. I look at which way they move. I look at how their hands go. I look at everything. I look at this was the main thing. This was the biggest factor. I look at the opponents, and then I take into consideration if it's a duck, if it's a sorry ass opponent, I'm looking at like, motherfucker, you flinching on him or you holding him, you grabbing him. Why? I look at shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that tells me something. Like, why are you grabbing this bum ass person? This person's a fucking bum. Wipe him the fuck up out of there. He shouldn't even be in the ring with you. I look at that kind of shit because that's what a person is. You know what I mean? I know Santillan, the last person that he fought, one thing I got out of him, one thing he never did was hold. He never held. He started holding my son. I told him, you got him fucked up. This was in the later round. I said, you got him fucked up because the many times I watched him in every single fight, everybody grabbed and held him. I said, he never holds. He never holds. I look at all the clinching. You gotta look at how a person is. Like I said, whether they jumpy, flinching, like how they, like I say, how they take punches, with their reaction time. I look at all that shit. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at everything as a whole. Again, that's not to say Boots is not a good fighter. I was just looking at Boots saying, bruh, he's so not tested. He's going to have to go through so much and get tested in front of the world. So that was why I said, even made that comment about we're going to have to win so many battles before we ever win the war. And we going to win those battles. I'm confident of that because people think he's a terminator, dominator. That's going to be shown to be not true off top. I knew that.
Here's
You
a
know what I'm saying?
here's a question that just came in, Brian, on the scene. Somebody said, "Have you ever trained anybody else besides your son?"
Absolutely. I used to be an actual fucking trainer. But this was like back in the day. You know, man, I've been around boxing for 30 years, literally 30 years. I've been around boxing for 30 years. I was a fighter myself. I used to train fighters when I was fighting. I used to train kids. I stopped training everybody else in 2012, I believe. 2012 when I stopped training everybody else because don't nobody take this shit seriously. So I mean, you guys, for me to give you some time, I mean, I do play around and mess with a couple of people, you know, say a couple of my partners or whatever else. I help them get ready for a fight or two or whatever. But on a serious note, my son is the only one I train because nobody else got the dedication that I think, you know, is needed to have my full attention because I take this shit seriously. If I do it and we doing it, we got to be serious about doing that shit. And my son is the most serious motherfucker about doing that shit.
Mm. Boxing Hacker, thank you for the $5. Instead of changing the venue, just negotiate judges and refs. That way you can lay the rest of the neutral grounds talk. Compromise better if you really want it.
I mean, you telling me to compromise better if I really want it, but you got to understand, Eddie Hearn them was taking 4 and 5 days at a time to even get back with counters and everything. Like it don't take that long. We was coming back immediately every time. We came back immediately. We was even when we first reached back out to them about the when Boots said that's another. See, like I said, it was so many layers to this shit. That was another way I knew he didn't really want to fight. When we reached back out to them after Boots made that video, it took them 3 days to even respond. That's why we went out and did the rants on the videos and did all this shit. It took them 3 days to respond. It took my Instagram shit to go viral, everything else, and I guess somebody sent it to him. It took 3 days for them to say anything. And when he said something, the lawyer, the response after 3 days was only, "We didn't realize you sent us a counter offer." That was what the response was. So if you didn't realize we sent a counter offer, how can you say we denied the offer? You told Boots we denied the offer. Like
3
we
days is
sent you,
not normal,
huh?
coach? 3 days is not normal?
No, no. Not for you to just tell me that you even saw it. No, that's what it. In 3 days, they reach out and text me, email back. We didn't realize you sent us count offer. 3 or 4 days after that, then they was talking. Y'all notice I went quiet for a minute, for a couple of days last week. That's why I went quiet. They told me, "Look, you did good. You got them responding to us. Shut the fuck up. Don't fuck it up." That's what they told me. I got you. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Remember, Mill, remember you hit me. Mill, I told you I couldn't talk. Remember, Zab, you too.
Yep.
Both of y'all hit me. I said, "Bro, I can't say nothing right now." Right? The only response they had gave us when I told you I couldn't say nothing was, "We didn't realize y'all sent us an offer." And I guess, I don't know if it was, "We'll get back to you" or what, but they said, "We didn't realize you sent us an offer." So here I am every day, every day, every day. Even the day I talked to y'all, they still hadn't responded that day. They hadn't responded, but I called his manager. I said, "Look, I'm not going to talk about the Boo situation. I got to address Rashidi punk ass and Greg ass." That's what I told Jolene. She was like, "All right, well, do what you want. You grown, but I know they're going to pull you into it because you emotional." I said, "Nah, I got it." Y'all remember how I handled that situation. Again, I'm transparent, bro. Everything I say going to add up to like 1, 2, 3. So I was like, "All right, cool." They never got back to it. The next day, or whenever the next time y'all heard when that offer came, it came back out. So we like, "Bro, what the fuck?" They came back with that shit. We sent back. It don't take long. We are emailing them right back. They call us. We say what we say. Boom, right back. They take it 3 and 4 times at a time to do anything. So after the first time that they said, "We didn't realize that y'all emailed us," that it pretty much took 7 days total for a counter response. From the first text that I put out saying that we'll fight Boots, and from the first time, it was about 7 fucking days before we got a count off. That man did not want the fucking. He didn't want the fucking fight, bro. He was trying to waste time and shit. He didn't want that fight. He didn't want that fight.
Sims, thank you for the $5. I thought them Georgia boys had more heart. Damn shame. I wanted to see that fight, senior.
I'm not gonna keep answering these punk ass like what you want me to say. We sit here ready to fight. I'm not gonna talk to my fucking face blue. I already said what I got to